All right, fellas, dig in. Tell me what you
I
think.
guess you didn't have to tell him twice.
What do you think? Actually, I should probably check it out too and see if it's good. Is it good?
Fantastic.
That's pretty good, if you ask me. Not too bad. So,
It's like it melts in your mouth.
pretty good. So tell me, guys, what does it mean to you guys if the MLS picks Phoenix as an expansion team?
I think it's fantastic. We're already growing so fast already. I think we already have the fan base.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our stadium fits about 7,000 people, and we get a sold out crowd almost every single game. So I don't see why, with the MLS title, why we can't even get more.
Right.
You know what I mean? And even on social media, the fans are so loving and crazy that I think that it would just bring that extra little thing that the city's missing. You know what
Absolutely, I agree 100%.
Like for me, it's like what would I say now? It's like life. It's just like when you see the work that the owners and everybody put in, like just to get there and stuff. There's no way we can't get that,
Right.
So it's just for them to do like their side and us to do our side. So like just getting out there and playing every week, that's just joy. And like just helping like being a part of history, because I know Phoenix is destined for greater things.
Absolutely.
And just being a part of that, it just makes you a wonderful feeling. You get up every day happy and ready to go and want to do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm with you guys. I mean, for me as a fan, I try to support the team as much as I can. I mean, I have my T-shirt on already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I love to go to the games. It's they've done an amazing job with the temporary stadium already. I mean, it's amazing. I bring my 4-year-old son to the games, and he loves it. And it's just there's an excitement around it. So I mean, for me personally, it means the world to have Phoenix get to the next level. In the competitive arena, so to speak. You know what I mean? And it would be amazing.
Because it's going so fast. And my heart was destined for Phoenix. I just saw it and I felt it, and I'm like, you know what? They're destined for great things, and that's what I want to be a part of.
Until July, when it's 120 degrees.
Yeah,
You might change your mind then.
I signed the contract, and then after they're like, yeah, our summers are 115 degrees. So
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what?
You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it.
I think it's with the football aspect
Right.
of it, so I'll take
Right.
it.
Who were some of your favorite players growing up?
Oh, my favorite player growing up was like Rivaldo, because I started watching football from when I was like very young.
Right.
So my first favorite player was like Rivaldo and Ronaldo back then, and then it just went to Ronaldinho. Of
course.
And after Ronaldinho, Messi took my heart, and
Of course.
he just ran with it, bro.
He's definitely one of the best. How about for you?
So I'm a midfielder. I think you can guess who mine is.
Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Who? You tell me.
Just take a wild guess. Just
Take a wild guess?
Random shot.
Pirlo.
Yeah, I was gonna say Andrea Pirlo, of course.
Yeah,
of
and I'm
course.
wearing 21 right now.
Are you?
Yeah, Pirlo is
That's awesome.
everything for me growing up. Him
And that's my second favorite number, bro.
Second favorite number. I mean, when I was growing up, I know we discussed it a little earlier when you guys got here, but my favorite player when I was growing up was Giorgio Canaglia. You guys have no idea who he is, but
Look it up right now.
yeah, I mean, he played, for Lazio. He played for the Italian national team for a short time, but he played for the New York Cosmos, which is where I grew up, on the far, far left coast of Italy, called New Jersey. This is where I grew up, and I lived 15 minutes away from Giant Stadium where the Cosmos played, and I grew up watching those guys. I grew up watching Pele, Beckenbauer, Carlos Alberto. I mean, it was a different time, and there was. I want to see that excitement come back to the sport in the United States.
The funny thing is, some of the names you're calling, I remember like when I'm playing FIFA, they used the classic
The legend team.
Carlos Alberto. I remember that name. Man.
He was amazing. He was absolutely amazing. And that's. And then of course as I got a little older, then Roberto Baggio and Dino Baggio, of course.
Yeah.
But those were Giuseppe Signori was another one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But
Those are names, even though I'm a bit younger than you.
yeah, you know them.
A
Yeah,
little bit.
of course.
It's a household name that you have to know.
Right.
It's
right.
like a sin to not know who they are.
That's
So I
true.
grew up watching their tapes, watching their highlights,
That's
watching
true.
all that kind of stuff.
Speaking to like a Juventus diehard right now, we're going
Yes.
international.
Okay.
Who would you pick, Zidane or Ronaldinho?
A better player? Who do I think is a better player, Zidane or Ronaldinho? You know what? They're very different. They're very different styles.
They're very different styles.
Very, very different
Same
styles.
positions, bro.
Very different style. I mean, if I had to choose back in their heyday. I mean, Zidane played for Juventus.
That's
you know.
why I choose it.
But if I had to choose one, actually, I probably would pick Ronaldinho because he was unstoppable. He was unstoppable. You know,
So you
Zidane's
like
great.
the player.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point in time, I'm not that much of a fan of his because of Real Madrid and that whole disaster.
Yeah.
But that's a different story. But as players, like back in their heyday, I would have probably picked Ronaldinho over Zidane. Yeah, absolutely.
So you do know your football, huh?
I do a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. What other football questions do you have for me? Come on, let's do this. I am a fan. I told you, I am a fan. You know, I love coming out. You know, and that's the other beauty of it too. I love coming out and watching you guys play because the game has been elevated. You know, by players like yourselves. You know, the young, hungry players who really, really want it, who really want to make it to the next level. And the game has changed, and it's changed for the better. You know, especially here in Phoenix, it's been elevated, and it's amazing to see, and it's beautiful to see and watch it from its infancy to where it is today, and where it's going to go. And I'm glad, you know, and I'm happy to be a part of it with having you guys here today, you know, cooking with me and sharing my passion for food, which I know you guys have too, but also my passion for the sport because it's everything to me, all of it. You know, I grew up with both cooking, you know, food, and football, of course. You know what, guys? Thank you so much for coming to visit me in my restaurant. I look forward to coming to the field tomorrow and kicking the ball around with you guys a little bit, and hopefully hitting the crossbar at least
hopefully,
once.
as long as you don't hit it more than me, we're good. We're good.
Well, you know what? Actually, we should have a little friendly wager on this crossbar challenge. How about this? Whoever wins gets to cook for the other two, and you could use the restaurant to do it in.
I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
Okay.
You got yourself a deal. I like that.
Deal.
I like that.
Deal.
And don't miss, Kevin.
Can we go to Jamaican too? Or?
Absolutely, whatever you want. If I lose, I'll cook whatever you guys want.
Okay.
But if one of you guys loses, you guys have to cook.
All right.
All right? And like I said, you can use the restaurant to do it in too. We'll have a lot of fun doing
Don't
that.
miss, Kevin.